Good morning, good night, good afternoon to all who may be watching. This is a wonderful slash slightly going to be uncomfortable scene in Vampire: The Edge of War. We have a lot of shit that's going to be going on today, and a lot of shit's going to be going down. Today we are all starting in the Chantry, where the Baron has summoned an emergency summons for all who can come. He will be waiting in the war room for y'all's arrival. And you guys can go one by one, showing up.
Well, I'm just thinking that most of us are just here to save time, or just to make it easier. But
oh, fair enough then. Okay, so as you guys arrive, he will be standing over a map with a few different red coats by the door, and as you guys enter, he'll look at you. So, we have a bit of a problem. A few of our scouts have found something rather... I don't know how we would describe it right now. Rather monstrous in a factory nearby. It seems to be of some sort of, I don't know, relation to the blast on Liberty Island. Something of like a side effect. It doesn't look good.
So we are to go there and take care of the problem?
Yes, this seems to be a ginormous, massive breach of the masquerade. It cannot stand. And I don't see any other faction planning to take it out anytime soon, if they've even noticed.
Okay. What else than just it's a warehouse and it's trouble? Do we know?
We're not sure what it is. I can't give you more details than that, honestly. The scouts can't describe it.
Fair enough. Well, we can't bring the whole armory, but I will just get ready. I guess.
Yes, you are going to need all the preparations you can bring. I'd suggest that we stop by the armory on the way out. I'll grab Max.
Well, I brought the things I borrowed from home, so I'm good.
The rest of you, do you guys need to stop by the armory or no?
Yeah.
I'll probably have to renew my stuff that I already have.
Okay.
And Nizar will take a Kevlar and the same kind of sword that he broke last time.
Skimtar?
Yeah, the tactical Skimtar.
Okay.
What does tactical scimitar do? Is it like difficulty 6, 3 damage like a normal sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Next, it's just looking around. So like, why can't we like send others and let them fight? The other maybe like let's send it like a Sabat and like let them deal with it.
You said what now?
He says to the Baron, "Why are we risking ourselves? Let the others deal with it."
Because they have put all their attention towards the island and their Tremere power going. Right now, we can't really, I don't know how you guys rely on them to do anything pertinent right now.
Yeah, fucking hell. Okay, I guess we're doing it.
Basically, it's like this. This is a massive masquerade breach. If we were to let it be, it's all of us in danger. That includes us, not just them. We can't rely on waiting for them to get back from the island in order for them to deal with it.
Getting real tired of searing these motherfuckers guys' asses all the time.
You
I
know
agree
what?
with that.
Hey, Max, funny thing is, you'll get to pay them back pretty soon. Me and Rashad are planning some action against them.
I hope so. Guess we will see what the fuck is gonna happen soon.
I'm sure you'll enjoy to cut off some heads.
Okay, so go stop whatever Cthulian monster we're going to find and live. All right, that's great. That's just perfect. Okay, what kind of car are we? Are we just taking like the black cars normally, or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Max to take us in the Humvees.
Which Max?
The other one.
Okay, like let's call him Johnny after this time. Like after this second, let's call him Johnny.
What about Sam?
Pardon?
What about Sam? I don't like Johnny. It's too bland.
Is this really important?
Sorry, Mr.
Yes, to
Mazzali.
me it is.
Okay, Tommy Boy can drive the car, and we should get going.
Okay, I will tell you whenever you need to get into the car. Don't worry, I will be the boss. And
Sure, Max, if you want to be the leader of this operation, I don't mind.
wait, what?
Did you just vote to be leader of the operation?
Yes.
That's your job, right? Not mine.
Well, if that's what you would like. I was just giving you the chance if you wanted it.
Okay, I'm the guy in charge. Let's go. Max, prepare the fucking Humvees.
I thought you were calling him Johnny.
Yeah, he's dumb enough to not understand what I say sometimes. So
You shouldn't be mean to your fellows. But that is fine.
It's his, and Natalia does air quotes, charms talking. So,
I guess you are right, Miss Natalia.
hush, hush. We have job to do. Let's go.
So yeah, all of you guys go and you get your blood stamped, your letters ready, and you guys get in the Humvee and get ready to go. As you guys are driving to the factory, I will let Carl take over.
Yes. Hello. So the Merry Anarch squad of Baron and his loyal chargers are all you're all driving down. It's not too far from where from your start. It's not a long drive. It's going to be probably just about 10-15 minutes in normal traffic, which due to being night in New York is not necessarily as generous, but it will not take you more than half an hour to get there at least, even if the traffic is bad. You will drive to what seems to be a shut-down factory. Seems to have been a toy factory of some kind, based on the very, very, not fallen apart, but very damaged sign on the side of the building. And the gate, the fence, the first sign you get to see when you drive up to this factory that something is amiss is the fact that the gate is like crumbled inward and fallen apart like it was tissue paper. Just lies there like in almost like a ball, like a wrecking ball has been going through it on the ground. So getting into the factory at least will not be a problem.
well, did we bring any howitzers?
Any what?
Howitzers, giant cannons.
No.
I don't think we brought cannons, Miss Natalia.
It's going to be a problem. Oh well. For the moment,
Nothing like a
For the moment, I'm going to give us as much cover as I can. Check if any cameras are on. If some of them are working, I'm going to shut them down and make sure we have as clean a approach in the area as possible. How's that sound?
Could you please? I mean, out of character, just please make me a perception plus technology roll, just to see if you spot.
Technology.
Yeah, because you're not only trying to spot the cameras, but to see if they're actually working from a distance. So just roll that. I'm going to have to go and look into the Vampire channel. Yes.
Technology or computers, or is it specifically technology?
Technology this time.
And what dice do we use?
Yes.
Extra dice 101?
I have access to the Vampire dice roller, so just use that.
All right.
Is it just her or everybody?
Everyone who wants to look for cameras and see if any of them are working. Yes.
That's a botch. Oh no, it's a fail. That Nazar said something.
Yeah, difficulty was 6 for this, just in case no one gets. At least one success. There does not seem to be like. I mean, there are old cameras hanging from the walls, but they are not working. That's very easy to spot because some of them have been smashed. Some of them just dangle, on the last bit of wire, keeping them attached to the wall. So yeah, those of you who manage to spot anything.
Okay.
Well, that's one problem out of the way. So our plan is to just keep it contained until we can find out what the fuck it is, right?
Pretty much.
That is correct. If we need to kill it, we need to kill it.
All right. Natalia will not lead the charge.
Max is looking around and he says, "So the cameras are not working, huh?"
Nope.
Yeah, we're covered at least for the moment.
Okay.
Until like a news chopper or something comes.
So, Alexander, I think you're good with obfuscate.
Sorry, what was that?
I think you're good with obfuscate. Why don't you have a good look for us before we can have some this information about what's inside? Anyone else who's good with obfuscate?
I cannot.
Actually, Nazar will use his little quietest one.
Nazar, what are you doing?
Making it quiet.
No, don't, because everybody will understand you're coming.
Wait, what was that? I didn't hear you, Mashan.
He's saying, if you use that, everybody will understand you're coming.
How? They won't know I'm using it.
Because it's something magical going around?
Okay. Not gonna use it then.
So, my man Alexander, can you handle this?
I mean, it's no more magical than obfuscate, but he'll shrug.
Max takes a deep breath, and I ask your opinion, and please tell me when I ask it. He is like OOC Nelson, don't get me wrong. He's a dick, not me. I apologize for him being dick. But Alexander, can you handle the spying thing? Just check around a bit with obfuscate and come back?
Yeah, I could try.
Well, he's practically an expert of getting caught and getting away with it by now, so.
Yeah.
Well, if I see anything, I'll come right back.
Well, that's fine.
I mean, I'm definitely not wanting to get into any fights on my own. Because that
Yeah,
did
just
not
come back.
end well last
Come
time.
back. If shit goes ham, just come back. We'll handle it.
Yep. I'll grab my shotgun, get out the car, and use obfuscate 2.
You are fine to use obfuscate too. And you can move around as much as you want into the factory. So as you scout your merry way through this, you're first wandering through the courtyard of the factory before you reach the building itself. And you're not going to have to roll because you're in a better position than than your comrades to see it. There's a massive hole into the building, which doesn't look nice. There's bits of pieces, tiny trickles of flesh just laying about there. But beyond that, it's just very dark inside the factory, so you would have to go inside to see anything more. Do you go inside?
How dark is it in the factory?
Flashlight levels of dark. So, if you want to see something, normally, if you were a normal human, you would at least need a flashlight. Since you're a vampire, you're not completely, you don't have perfect night sight, but it makes it better. So you could see more than the average person would, but still, it's not exactly it's Gank City if you were going in there without some kind of protection, which you are by being obfuscated. You would at least presume.
In that case, I'll activate Serpentis 2, the Tongue of the Asp, that will halves any penalties relating to darkness. So I think I'll be able to see better.
Yep, go for it then.
And then I'll just gingerly kind of walk in.
Could you roll me Perception Alertness, difficulty 6, while you're in there?
Okay.
Have you rolled? I'm have to go look now. No.
No, I was just checking my sheet.
Yeah. Yes. So as you look inside there, you're eventually going to hear a very strange, raspy sort of breath. It's very deep. And then you see it wandering out from behind one of the large aisles of toys and old equipment and just trash laying about inside of the factory. And you see something you wouldn't have expected it. It's a wandering sort of satellite-like thing, like a space satellite with the wings and everything sticking out. But it's covered, except for the solar panels, it's covered in meat. And not meat, flesh crafting with meat and skin. No, we're talking supermarket, just steaks and shit, and just gut and sausages and just welded into it. And for some reason, it has a very strange sort of goat head that seems to just grown out of it. It seems very natural. And just the goat head just looks around, blinks. The eyes are completely black. And out from the chest area, you see a long white cylinder and what seems to be on an arm attached to it. So a very long, disconcerting looking spike. It's walking around on its four legs, just very, very nimbly, despite its large size, and it just swings about, and it just
Okay. Can I tell if it sees me?
Roll Perception Empathy, difficulty 8, to try and see if you can.
I'll probably just take a few steps to the right to see if it starts following me. Oh jeez. Perception alert again.
Yes, Perception Empathy to see if it actually follows you, to see if it's aware of you or just wandering idly, because it actually does follow you.
Okay.
But if it actually has seen you, or if it's just randomly wandering in that direction, is something for you to determine. You got 3 successes. It does not seem to have seen you, at least yet. It just seems to be wandering around inside of the factory.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take a coin out of my pocket and just throw it somewhere behind it.
Could you roll me dexterity? I think it's with stealth to be able to maintain your obfuscate when you do that. It's not a high difficulty. I think it's just 5, but you're still doing something that could technically breach your obfuscate. So roll that, please.
Okay.
Real quick, just to add through while he's doing that, for anybody else that wants to infuse their blood into their stats, please put so in the side chat. I'm looking at you, Max. I know it's what you like to do.
3 successes.
3 successes. You managed to maintain your obfuscate.
Okay.
Yay. You throw the coin, it's going to turn, and you're going to hear like dun, 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 as it follows the coin for a second. And then all of you are going to hear a very, very weird mix between a goat's like bleat, like that sound. I can't make it in my mouth, and like a metallic sort of like like with a you know every evil robot in every movie. You've heard like this evil static. All of you hear that just going through the entire square. So obfuscated people in.
What the fuck was that?
I don't fucking know. Some dumb bullshit, I guess, but fuck.
I hope Alex is not dead. That would be a shame.
I'm going to go back to the car stealthily.
Yes.
Probably like keeping an eye on the thing to see if it does follow me or not.
It does not follow you, at least for now.
Okay. When I get to the car, I'll drop out of obfuscate. Hey guys.
Oh, what's up? What's inside?
How can I describe it? It's a sort of satellite mixed with a goat and just raw meat. It's really something you have to see for yourself.
Alex, are you sure you're not still high?
I'm
if you
pretty
watch
sure
the
I'm not.
show, I really don't think I want to see it, honestly.
I don't know if it's aggressive, but I threw a coin behind it to see what it would do, and it just ran straight for it. So I don't know if it was just reacting to the sound or trying to attack something.
This thing is a monster, right? Like, not a normal thing.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
definitely not normal.
Then we have to fucking deal with it. Yeah, amazing. Okay.
It is a massive breach.
Okay, what we're gonna do is very simple. We're gonna sneak in. I'm gonna. Who's good at like fighting from the front?
That would be me.
I'm not too bad.
Okay.
I could maybe use obfuscate to go back in and shoot it in the face. I mean, I don't think it's seen me, and I have a shotgun.
Okay. What we're gonna do is very simple. You're gonna sneak in, and first the two like basically we will try to create a circle to fuck it up. Those who are good at fighting at the front, I'm looking at you, Baron and Nazar. You guys will go from the front. Me and Natalia, we will try to shoot her from the sides while we sneak in, and Alexander from attack it from the back. Therefore, we will circle it. It won't be able to run away. And guess what? When it's dead, it's dead. It will fuck off. Probably, if there's like dead humans, we will decide how to protect the masquerade after that moment. Sounds good enough for everybody?
Yeah.
Lord.
Very good job.
Okay, let's go then. And those who has obfuscate, like I'm looking at you, Alexander, just make sure you don't get caught by being obfuscated. And Nazar, maybe it's a good time for us to actually activate that thing right now.
Shall I activate Quietus?
I'll go into obfuscate.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything stealthy, stabby?
Natalia's spending a couple of plot points for Dex, but that's it.
Yeah. Record
Yeah,
how much
Max.
you spend.
Max also spends 2 blood for Dex. And I will roll for Dex Stealth if you allow me to attack it from to side.
Well, to get into position at least, for sure.
Yeah,
Those of you
firstly-
who are not those of you who are not getting into going at it from the front, you may now roll dexterity stealth.
Okay.
The Baron, he's going to transform his right forearm bone into a sword and his left one into a shield.
I mean, I presume. Okay.
And Carl, do you know what quiet is, 1 does?
It removes all sound from the immediate
Yeah.
area. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
I
aware.
wasn't sure if you knew. Okay. In the 6
Ooh, 4 successes for me.
Okay. I will roll the spotting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 successes to potentially spot you. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus to 1. Amush, you got 6 successes, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm rolling for the next one. Defender,
1.
technically speaking, wins.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I win, right?
No, he got 6 too. Defender wins. You were sneaking up
Okay.
on him.
Okay, my
I'm
friend.
I'm going to roll for the next one. And that was 1 success. So it notices ours. It does not notice the second one of you. And the 2 front fighters, you're just going at it full ham from the front, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
If we sign it.
Yes. Well, then it's going to make a very loud roaring kind of noise, but it's a goat, so it's not that intimidating. At the same time, it is because it's such an alien, just like sound at you. And we're going to roll initiative now. That was not good for my throat in the long term.
I forget.
Initiative is dexterity plus wits.
Wits. Dexterity plus wits.
Okay.
I have 10 in an initiative.
I have 15.
It has 12.
I have 12 as well.
13. Baron is gonna have like 36.
I only got
50.
I rolled shit on the 1 dice or the 1d10.
What did you get?
I got 15.
I've got 15. Okay. So since we are such a large group, we can just do this proper or like this combat style. Yay! So
let's put on the side chat the order of operation.
Of course.
So we have and it's Star. So Meat Satellite and Max both got 12. Can you
Yes.
guys? Huh?
the highest dexterity wins. I can guarantee you that he has a higher dexterity than Meat Satellite, so he goes first.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so it's Natalia's 10, Meat Satellite.
What's yours?
Hmm?
Alex, what's your
15.
Initiative. 15. Okay, so this is 215 squad. So, Peter, what are you doing? What is Natalia doing?
Well, she's going to look at this and think, well, a couple of things, but she's going to take her revolver or gun.
Wait, you said Natalia got 15?
Natalia's planning on taking her gun and shooting it.
Okay. Great.
Natalia,
And then the next one is to 12, I think, which means it's me. We're doing reverse declaration, and then we're going in round because it's easier that way. Meat Satellite is going to go for the scariest target, which is the Baron, because the Baron has like a sword and shield arm coming at it. It's going to split attack it. Then Max, what are you doing?
Shoot its face.
Shoot its face. Okay. Nassar, what are you doing?
Well, it's made of meat, so Nazar figures he's going to be a butcher and cut some of that meat off.
Cool. Baron? No, I mean Alex. Alex, what's Alex doing?
He's going to shoot it as well with a shotgun.
Baron, what are you doing?
He's gonna try to slash it first. See what he can.
Okay, that's cool. Then we begin. Baron, you do your slash.
Okay. Strength. Do you want to do dex or strength melee? Depending on how
It's
close.
dex. It's
Okay.
dex.
Melee.
That was certainly a roll. A lot of fives, which means that you fail actually.
Yeah.
You fail. Yeah. You.
How does he have 21 dice?
6 dex plus. Oh wait, no, it's 5 dex plus 6 melee plus the 10 that I put in blood. So that's 21. Next round it'll be 20. The next round will be 19. The next round will be 18.
You can't put 10 into your dex and make it 15 dex though.
I think it's maximum of 10. Regardless.
Maximum of 10 for everyone.
Maximum of 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
my-
But even so, you can. I mean, That's.
Don't worry about it. Anyways, I'll just edit it.
Yeah. You fail this roll. That's fine. So just for the sake of time and convenience, it still goes back down to. Yeah. Alex, you're next up.
Okay.
I'm tired. I just woke up, people. Forgive me.
Does the extra success carry over for a ranged weapon, or is it just melee?
Yes. It's carries over for a ranged weapon when it comes to damage. Yes. And it's just one success in your case, but still, that's a success is a success.
And with a shotgun, that's another 8.
Yep. That's 3.
3 for me.
Wait. Yeah, that's 3 damage on your, and I'm just trying to count this. That's 2 gone. That's
That
1
shit
gone.
has 20 stamina?
It doesn't have 20 stamina. It's 10 armor
Oh.
and 10 stamina. Anyway, so that's overall 4 successes are removed. 1, 2, 3, 4 moved. That leaves 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it just barely soaks it actually. Unlucky. Well, yeah. So this thing just roars at you, and boom, it gets shot right in. By the shotgun. The shotgun pellets it cuts through a lot bits of the meat, but it's the metal underneath just bends the pellets. Or no, pellets, but yeah, shells. Anyway, Nazar, you're up.
Well, slash. And
Roll for slash.
successes.
Yes. I will. Yeah, 2 successes. Okay, roll for damage.
So he's got strength 4.
Remember your sword's damage.
It's +3, right?
Yeah, I seem to be under that impression.
That's 4 damage.
Yeah, 4. I will roll again. And it stokes it. And we can comfortably say it does that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's Max. Max, do your thing.
Max is gonna shot it in the face, which is difficulty 8, but because I'm at his side, it's -1.
It's such a big head, so it's difficulty 7, but the same damage bonus.
Do I get the side bonus as well? Because when you're at someone's side, you get -1.
You get side bonus because it has noticed you, but it's currently ignoring you. So I will say that.
Real quick, Max, are you using that one knife, or are you saving that one for later?
No, I'm not using any knives. I'm using a rifle.
Oh, you're using the rifle.
Pardon, a shotgun.
Okay.
He's gonna. Let me check for. Max is gonna be safe because he thinks the Baron can handle this problem. So he's not gonna use his celerity.
Anyway, if you're going to use celerity in future, you kind of have to declare that in the start of the round. But,
Thank you. I will keep that in mind. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
4 successes. Roll for damage. Remember the whole.
3 plus 2.
3 plus 2 because of the
head.
Yeah, and plus 8
and
for
then,
the shotgun.
Yeah, 5, 13 dice of damage.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sure he will soak it, but yeah.
The problem with having these massive things is that it gets hard to count. That's 2 successes removed. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, it soaks. I think it's got like 8. So minus the ones.
You can do / well, you can do that thing to count. So it counts.
I should do it. Yes, I'm just lazy, which is why I it. But anyway, I'm going to roll for this. I was just going to, see if I remember to roll forward slash roll. Anyway, I'm now going to roll for the strike, and you will now see it's massive hitting dice in its full display. And since it's fighting multiple opponents, difficulty is increased by 1. I didn't do that right. Whatever, it's only 5 dice. I count that much. It gets 2 successes. 2 successes. Okay, I'm going to roll. It strikes you with its spinning spike thing, Baron face. I'm now going to roll for damage, which is.
So it's hitting me, or everyone.
It hits you. It can only. It hits you with its spinning spike.
Gotcha.
Also known as the thermal lance. I'm now going to roll the damage. So -2 damage. That's 1, 2. This is aggravated damage.
So it's only fortitude and armor that counts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How the fuck he has 12? Oh my god.
Actually, no, do keep, as I said, do keep in mind this armor and fortitude that only counts, not stamina. So you have to.
Okay. So my fault. Let me reroll that real quick. Fortitude.
Fortitude plus armor, whatever he has.
My fault.
2.
That was ag.
Yeah, I didn't say it, so that was my bad. I forgot to mention that part. 2, 4 minus 2. That's 2 plus 2. It's 4 aggravated damage to soak.
Okay, so I soaked 2 of it. No, 3 of it.
3. Yeah, this just Sphinx Bite just hits you and goes right in. So you take 1 ag.
Yep. He kind of falls back a second on his knee, looks up with like anger in his eyes. Like, oh, you done fucked up.
Yes, and then it's Sat. It's your turn. No, it's not Nat. I mean,
Yeah.
Natalie. You also have a bonus to do tracking, which I think is a plus 2 damage bonus. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah. Rolling right now.
Is this thing doing spirit damage or something?
What do you say?
So that's what was the difficulty to
Hit it. It's standard difficulty. It's a big target.
yeah. But if I
If you aim for
damage, you said there were damage bonus if you hit it.
Yeah, I think it was a plus 2 damage bonus. I am not excited, or it was a difficult.
So that's 2, that's 4, and then 5 for heavy pistol.
Yeah,
So that's 9.
Roll it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's going to get soaked.
Maybe it might be soaked. You don't know. I was just going to make sure I've done this correctly.
What type of damage is it doing by chance?
The damage it does to you is ag.
Well, yeah, I was just wondering, like, what was the ag from?
Spear. It stabbed you with. It's not a normal spear.
Gotcha.
What? I keep fucking that command up. It's been a while since I've done it. This is stupidness. It's because I have a space. I don't know why it is. Anyway, it's not important. I rolled 20 dice.
Yeah, just do it the old-fashioned way. We can
Oh my god, that roll!
Yes.
Holy shit!
That roll is insane.
It's 15. So
Yeah, it's soaked. We can comfortably say it's soaked, which means we're back at the start. Nat, I presume you're going to shoot it again.
Yes.
The Sat is going to. I forgot it was going to split attack the Baron. Okay, it's going to split attack the Baron again. It means attacking it twice. Max, what are you doing? Are you going to shoot it?
I'm gonna spend 2 blood for celerity and then shoot it.
Cool. Nassar, what are you doing?
Going to slash it again.
Yes. Alex, you?
Shoot it again.
Baron?
It's a good question. Huh.
If the Baron runs away.
No. I'm deciding on 2 different things. I could slash it, or I could try to make it stand still for you guys. Like, make it not move. What would be easiest? I'm gonna try to slash it for this turn. If I fail again, then I'll entangle it.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Then you roll for slashing it.
Yes.
Do keep in mind that your strength is gone down by 1. That's if you're not spent any blood this turn to keep it going.
Yep. So.
Yeah. So it's 9 now as opposed to 10. Your generational limit is 7, as far as I'm informed.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Oh, wow. I wanted to say I hit it at its head, but it's probably too late now.
Yes, but that's fine. It's before you've rolled, so I will allow
Okay.
it.
3, 4,
Yes.
Yeah,
5,
and
6, 7, 8 successes on the attack.
Yep.
Do we know what the bone sword does damage-wise, damage type? I think it was lethal, but I can't remember if it was ag due to his poison blood.
I was.
He has corrosive blood due to viscitude, so I'm not sure if it's ag on that part fighting this
Well,
thing.
I mean, unless you actively are letting blood continuously coat the weapon, that's going to drip off anyway.
Yeah, so so this thing.
Just go for lethal. Just go for lethal. That's not that it makes much of a difference in this case. It doesn't really differentiate.
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing some quick maths real quick. Give me a second.
seven plus whatever attack bonus and strength and stuff you have.
Yeah. So you said 7, or so it's strength plus.
9 plus strength plus 7 plus a sword damage is usually 2.
Yeah. So
Plus potence if you have it.
16. Oh, okay. There we go. Got it. Math's done.
That's done. Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Minus the ones.
Yeah, minus the ones. So 9, 8. I dealt 8.
Yeah. It takes 2 lethal damage. And then you can hear the thing roar even louder, like just for once you not only cut the flesh, but you also cut into the bone. Yay!
Yay!
Alex, your turn. Alex.
Oh, no.
We probably lost him. Maybe he has bad internet.
Well, we will just.
Martin?
Can you hear me?
Yes, there we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, there you are. You rolled. You hit. Is Alex shooting him in the head? I didn't hear if it was him or not. Anyway, just roll.
I'm just going for the body.
Yeah. Okay. Then that's 4 successes. Roll to shoot. Roll the damage.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, it soaks.
Yeah, 2 damage. So,
Yeah, it's fine. I think it's very comfortable with.
I tried.
Yes, but trying is always the most important part of it all. Nazar, your turn.
Going to what? No. R7 10.
You forgot the greater equal sign.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just 1 success.
Yeah, roll for damage.
One, two, three, 3.
3. I will roll again. 7. It soaks.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, it will be better next turn. I will guarantee you guys. Anyway, Max, your turn. Roll for it. You're shooting again.
In the head, like the same way.
Yeah. Difficulty is 7 for this. Really keep that in mind.
1, 2. I thought it was 6 because I was shooting from the side.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot the difficulty reduction from the side.
1,
Yeah, it's 6.
2, 3. 2 plus 2, 4, 12 dice of damage. I have.
You didn't roll.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does it have armor in its face?
Yes.
Okay.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just barely. Barely enough. The damage hits, but it just barely does not penetrate the head. I mean, you still have 2 more celerity rounds to damage it with. In the meantime, Satellite is now going to do its thing, which is going to be with its very massive, formidable 3 dice. First strike with 3 dice. It hits with only 1. That's the lance. So that's the first strike. I will roll now the damage, which is 12 plus 3, which is 15. Also, this is still aggravated damage, just so people remember. 6 dice are aggravated. Roll your 8 soak dice, please. That is 3. Yes, that means you take 3 aggravated damage. You are now taking 4. I'm going to roll again. This time with 2 dice. It hits again. So this is where the really weird part comes. It stabs you again with the spear, and then like the white cylinder sticking out of it glows yellow, and it blasts him with like a laser, shoots him right in the chest. Thankfully, this does only lethal damage. So roll to soak.
So am I soaking both the laser or the?
You have rolled to soak. You rolled to soak the spear. Now roll again to soak the laser because this is lethal, so you can roll your full strike dice.
Got it. Okay.
So you have to soak 2,
So
4, 5. 5 damage you have to soak.
So now I'm adding my stamina to this, right?
Yes, you're adding your stamina. Your stamina is currently been reduced to 9. Do keep that in mind.
Yeah. 17. Whoa.
2, 4, 5. You have to soak 5, so that's. You soak 3 damage, which means you have taken 2 lethal. You are down to 6 levels of damage. 2 lethal and 4 aggravated.
Yep.
Yeah, you can move that as you will. And then it's Nat again.
Natalie, after seeing the laser, can I change? Like I was going to say, actually, but I forgot, like Nassar or Nelson. I'm going to try and shoot the spike thing.
The spike it stabs with?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a small target, but I mean, you can do it. Difficulty 8. You can do it.
I will try. And I will spend another blood index.
That you have to declare at the start of the round, unfortunately.
All right, that's right.
You do not hit.
Nope, I don't. I miss.
You miss the spike. Pew! Then it's the 2 celerity rounds where only Max can act. So, Max away.
Oh, by the way, while it's we're just at the end of my turn, can I shout something?
Yes, shout away.
She will shout, shoot the spike, or shoot the spear.
That's perfectly reasonable.
Because she just saw it fire a laser. That's concerning.
Yeah. Anyway, Max, you are going to shoot it again, so just roll for those shootings. It can't do anything.
Shoot the head first and then laser second. First head, difficulty 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Laser is smaller than the head, so that's difficulty 7 for you.
Yeah. First, I was going to hit the head.
Yeah, you have hit
then
it.
laser. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the head.
It soaks 10 damage, so unless you do 10 damage, you do not damage the head yet.
Yeah, then I'm gonna shoot the laser. Difficulty 7 for the laser.
Yeah, due to your flanking, yeah.
No, I don't shoot shit.
You don't shoot shit. You're unfortunately just going a bit too fast. Yeah. So just to get the declaration out of the way, I presume you're going to shoot the spike again, Matt?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Sat, the Sat is actually going to try and eat the Baron now, because it's very crippled, and the head is bigger than he is, so it's going to try and eat the Baron.
Okay.
Well, I was going to stab first and then eat, but yeah. Max, I presume you're going to try and shoot the laser thing?
And I will spend 2 blood for more for celerity.
Yeah, cool. Keep in mind your blood pools, people. Nassar, what are you doing?
Going to shoot the slash the laser thing.
Yes, that's perfectly fine. It's within. That's actually tall enough for you to reach it. The spike is a bit too high up, so unless it's striking down, which is a timing issue. Anyway,
actually, is the spike too? He does have huge size.
It's and we're talking about basically a wandering tank here, like in the terms of size. It's a bit too high up because it just goes like and then back up. It's
okay.
Yeah. Anyway, but you can cut the laser just fine. Alex, what's you doing?
I am going to attempt to use Dread Gaze on it.
This is a perfectly reasonable thing to try and do. Yeah. I seem to recall that you have to roll willpower to oppose that, correct?
You
Sorry,
spend
I can
the
unlock that,
willpower. He rolls his charisma intimidation at difficulty if it's plus courage. If the thing doesn't have a courage, it's willpower /2 plus goods.
Yes. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. Okay. Baron, what are you doing?
I have 2 things. First one, I'm going to ask your opinion if this will help or not, and what this will do. And the second thing is in case this doesn't work. First thing, can I use blood form, instantly transform into a pool of sentient vitae or blood to dodge the bite and stab?
I mean, it does certainly render you immune to traditional attacks, but so at least it should keep you away from the spike based on just being able to be stabbed by it. It doesn't explode or anything when it hits you. It's just the spike stab itself seems to do aggravate it naturally. So you can definitely go into blood form. That doesn't mean you're completely protected by it, of course, but the spike at least shouldn't be a problem.
The bite is the only other problem.
Yeah, well, it's going to eat you. If you turn into a blood form, what it probably can do is just lick you up.
Yeah. In that case, let me do cocoon. Wrap yourself in incredibly resistant shell, or resilient shell, and then we'll eat it.
It's a power.
Yeah, it's a power. I'll activate that. I'll spend my blood points, and then I will decide to use my action to dodge.
How many turns does cocoon take to activate? Does it just instantly activate, or?
Yeah, it doesn't have a turn detail on it.
How much armor does this cocoon add to you? Just so I know.
6.
Okay, cool. Okay. That's fine. Then you can just roll to just activate that.
Yeah,
and then
I'll use my turn to dodge.
The discipline says a vampire may only cocoon herself, and the process takes 10 minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
really? It doesn't show that on the White Wolf form. So if it does say that, then
book goes over the forum, unfortunately.
yeah, they don't put everything, I guess, on the forum. Yeah, in that case, fuck it. I will.
I mean, you have been the only one who You've been the only one to successfully damage it.
Yeah, I'll split action. I'll dodge an attack.
Okay, that's fine. then you have to split that. Remember, your dice pool has also been reduced. It's going to just attack you. And then we can just you just roll for roll the split attack first, and then you can roll the split dodge when that becomes relevant.
Yeah. So what's my attack for right now?
Your attack is dexterity melee with always.
Like you said, minus dice pool. So am I doing half?
Yeah, you split it up in half usually. That's the normal way to do it.
Or
whichever is the smallest dice pool. If dodging is the smallest, you go by that. If it's attacking, which is the smallest, you go by that. So
pretty much the same.
Okay, then if they are the same, then it's fine. Then you just roll it. Roll. Normally it involves rolling.
There you go.
Yeah, roll for damage.
1, 2, 3, 4. So strength is now 8, right? Since it's one more turn, so yeah.
Yeah.
8 plus 2 is 10. Plus successes for 14. Ah! What just happened? I forgot the D.
Yeah.
I forgot the D. Damn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
-2 with the ones.
I didn't count the ones or the successes before the ones, so it's 7.
Okay, it soaks 7, so yeah, the slash just pops off. Anyway, that's fine. That leaves Alex. You can shoot away now.
So I've got to use Dread Gaze.
Oh yeah, true. Roll it. I have to roll it. Yeah, I'm going to have to roll
the difficulty. The difficulty, I think, is it's wits and courage.
Yeah, I talked about that. It's that means that its difficulty for you is 8.
8. Okay. Intimidation.
Oh, by the way, Amachan, good watching out, by the way.
No problem.
You're the bestest in the world.
One success then.
There's only one success, which I seem to recall. Just it's not running away, but it's slightly more scared of you.
I think with like one success, it'll be kind of cooed. So maybe like
we'll have a reduced dice.
Stop for a second.
It has a reduced dice pool because it's counted by you, but not like it doesn't just stop in its tracks. Unfortunately, this thing is a bit too alien in mindset to just be completely stopped by fear. As you might have noticed, it's not entirely there. Anyway, that leaves for next, but you've still been given it a dice penalty, which is nice. Nassar, go for it.
If I can't do any damage, then I might as well weaken it a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Nassar, roll for your attack.
What's the diff to shoot the laser?
You're slashing it, but
Slashing.
7. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed. Then that's 1 success.
Roll your massive damage.
Wait. Nope.
Nope. Which is sad. But okay. Then it's Max. Max with the smash. Shoot away.
He's gonna shoot the laser.
Yep.
I have 2 successes.
Yes.
How much damage I gain from laser?
Laser is +2.
Oh, I forgot the +2 hour.
Yeah, roll +2.
Don't think I would have done much more damage.
Yeah, I forgot to say that. That's My bad.
5 damage to the laser.
5 damage to the laser. I'm now going to roll its soak for the laser specifically. Which, fuck off. 2, 4, it's 6. It just soaks it. Barely. But yeah, you can almost...
Doesn't it have a -1?
Not the soaking. You don't...
Yeah,
Being cow does not suddenly mean your body suddenly got physically weak.
No, but it went from 20 dice of soak to...
Yeah, because it doesn't have any
19.
armor coating. It doesn't have any armor coating. Yeah. It loses armor over time. That was my little balancing act here.
Fair enough.
Yeah. This is not a stable creature that should exist. Let's put it that way.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I'm going now to roll to strike. Let's see if it hits.
Then I still have to roll to dodge.
Yeah, roll to dodge. You only have to beat 1 success. Which you do.
Yep.
Because it would have been very depressing if you didn't.
3, so yeah, I dodged.
It smashes the spike and just makes a big dent in the ground as you dodge out of its way, and that leaves once again for Nat. You can shoot. Where do you shoot it?
I shoot it at Spike.
Shoot it at the spike again. Yeah, difficulty is 8 for this. Go for it.
I have 2 successes, so that's 1 plus 2, that's 3. Then it's 8 damage.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It has more soak dice than 1. Sorry. It soaks nothing. So the spike is shot off. It's not literally shot off, but the spike is hit and it just dangles there now.
Natalia feels a bit surprised and impressed with herself. Just saying.
Yay. So that means that, Max, it's your turn. You have spent celerity actions.
I'm gonna shoot the shit out of that tank's face again. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Go for it.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage to the face.
I'm going to now roll its soak. It takes 5. It soaks 5. How much damage did you make?
6.
Yeah, that takes 1. It's taken 5 plus 1 plus 2. Yeah, this thing is barely standing. You might notice that now.
I'm gonna shoot it again. Is there a place that I can shoot it's most weaker?
You notice that the laser thing was also weaker.
I'm gonna shoot that laser. It's difficulty 7, right?
Yeah, difficulty is 7.
I have 2 successes.
Roll for damage.
1 plus 2 plus 8, which is 11 dice of damage. Yeah, I have a shitty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It soaks 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes 1.
Is it dead?
No, it's not dead, but it falls down for a second and just and it starts getting back up. So for the next, now we're back into the next round. I presume we're all just blasting it with you blast it with bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, cool. The satellite is going to do something unspecified for a second. Max, I presume you're still. Nat, I presume you're shooting it the same way you were shooting it. Max, I presume you're shooting the way. Yeah. The people who shoot. Nisar, are you slashing at it again?
Yeah, at the laser.
Yes, at laser. Alex, what are you doing?
I'm going to shoot the laser. Why not?
Cool. Baron, what do you do?
Because I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I'm splitting my dice pool. Doing the same thing as last round.
That's cool. Cool. Roll away for the attack then.
That's a nice roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, roll for damage.
Yep. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nine. It soaks you.
Nice.
Yep. And then that means that the next one is the laser shooters. Roll away to shoot the lasers. Which I think is Alex now. Alex, roll away.
Yes.
Yep. Did you say it'll be difficulty 8?
No, because it's normally would have been, but due to the massive damage and it fell down, I will say it's reduced to difficulty 7 for this run.
Okay. 1 success then.
Your massive dice roll has helped the world. Roll for damage.
4.
4. Cool. It only soaks 1 tree. Yeah, that laser gets a really nasty, like, seems to be more durable than Spikes overall, but yeah. Anyway, someone, the next one to attack it can now roll to attack it.
Okay, if the laser is still on though, it's still a
No.
bit on, or is it completely gone?
Yeah, it's still on.
Okay, well, going to cut it off then.
Roll.
So you said it's diff 7?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 successes.
Roll for damage. Two successes.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. Yeah, you've definitely chopped off the laser, and with that you can just hear it like, and it just like laser. With the people, anyone want to shoot it more, just to put bullets into it, just to be sure it's dead?
I think it's me. Who wants to shoot it?
Yep, you're the next one on the list.
It looks dead, but people want to make sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, you blast it up real good. It just lays there, completely still. Just a few like spasms.
I think it's dead.
Yeah, so do I.
It's still glowing though, like it still has like lights on and stuff.
Should we take it apart just to make sure it doesn't come back to life or some shit?
So
I'm gonna take it apart. Make Max like starts to like. Actually, what I'm gonna first do is he's gonna check it with Auspex.
roll for all specs just to see if it has an aura. A difficulty is 8 for that. Who's standing near it?
I will spend a little power for that. I have 2 successes.
Probably Nazar, since he was attacking it with a sword instead of with a gun.
Nassar and the Baron are standing next to it, yes. Roll me your armor plus fortitude, please.
How much is the Kevlar armor?
Kevlar is usually 2.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be a lot.
3, 5.
Yes. Which is going to be great. Let me its last little gift for the world. Oh, sorry. Did the wrong amount of dice there for a second.
Oh shit! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh shit.
Okay. That
Someone
was
is open.
that wasn't meant to happen. Anyway, as you can see, whatever it seems to have a very pulsating, the aura colors for psychotic and like the magical spark for an aura, Amajan.
Mm-hmm.
It has that, and then it doesn't have that anymore. And what it does have is a very, very, very big explosion.
Is it ag or?
Yeah, it was ag. It was an ag explosion because that was it. That was the only power I bought. It was a self-destruct power because all the things are just weapons. It blows up and does. I actually wait a second. I have to see a revalue it. See if I did the right dice roll there. In a second. Document. Okay. False alarm, guys. I was confusing the weapon damage for the self-destruct damage. I will re-roll. It was not mine. It only has 8 dice for that. That's my bad.
One less.
You just take 2 dice away from it.
Yeah, I take 2 dice away. Yeah, I take 2 successes away, which means it's 7 successes.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Is it possible to jump out of the way, dodge it?
Only the people who were close to it.
So only Nazar and the Baron.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's only the people next to it that will have to take.
So Nazar takes 5 ag, and I'm taking 4, 5, 3.
Yeah, which means that you were at 6 health levels of damage, which means that you are now at 9 if you had only took 3. Which means it's aggravated damage. Oh shit.
Some of it is lethal, right?
I was at 4 ag, 2 lethal, so now I'm at
7 ag 2 lethal.
Yeah. The Baron just kind of is limping away, like.
No, he is in torpor.
Dead.
He's
in torpor.
Oh, he's dead.
I think he's dead.
He's actually dead. I think so because
I'm not sure.
Is it 8? Or is it 7, 8, or 9 dead for ag?
No, if it's ag and then you take lethal after, I still think you're dead. Someone look that up in the book, just to be sure.
You're not. You're in torpor.
He's in torpor?
It's basically he needs to take a lot of lethal damage.
Not that much. If he's at
he needs to take
how many lethal are you at?
2.
2 lethal. You're at 6 ag, right?
7 ag.
You're at 7 ag, and then you're at 2 lethal. Then the lethal gets upgraded, so it's 8 ag.
Oh no, it's dead.
So you're dead. So he is the final death.
Okay.
The Baron is dusted.
Shit! No! How was no?
So
I'm sorry. The only thing I bought for it was self-destruct, and of course it kills you.
It's okay. I was expecting for the Baron to die within the next plot line, which I guess is a spoiler for you now, and someone new was going to take his place. But I guess now is as good a time as ever.
Jesus.
Well, at least none of the players died, and you took 5 ag, which is still nasty. Now, after the explosion is not the typical like Hollywood fire explosion. It's just like a boom, and a thing like just the flesh is mostly what actually is exploding. Just acidic flesh and fire just hits the 2 people, and just dusts the Baron on the spot, and leaves in a pile of flesh goo lies poor Nazar. Beyond that, you will see that it the structure of the satellite is intact. This is just a metal satellite thing, which seems extremely sci-fi and futuristic compared to normal satellites you've seen. It has all sorts of glowy buttons and shit. And like it's like broken up, sort of like an egg, so you can see the interior of it, and it's like has like a control panel and loads of stuff like that, just in it. Do any of you have awareness, the skill?
Yes.
Yes, pretty sure Nazar has it.
Every one of you roll perception awareness. Difficulty for this is 5.
Wow, I have 3 successes.
3.
So, any one of you got 3 or more? I mean, everyone rolled yet? Perception awareness. You technically can roll it if you don't have the skill.
3.
It's a talent, so it doesn't increase the difficulty. Okay. Is anyone else rolling, or do you want me to just start telling what you feel?
Sorry, I cut off there for a second.
Perception awareness.
Okay.
All right. Well, that pushes my plans forward a bit.
Okay, is anyone okay, let's just try.
Max is gonna immediately go to the Baron's fucking body, and like he will look for like, is he really dead? Oh shit, he is dead. And then like he will try to loot him if he has anything special on him.
Well, I mean, he was covered in acidic flesh and goo. I don't think there's much.
Maybe something left. I don't know.
We will find one thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is a key.
Pardon?
It is a key.
And he will get the key. I'm really sorry, guys, but I think we fucking lost Baron O'Connor.
What you all will notice as you just hold up the key and then say that is that the entire like satellite just radiates like power at you. Like it's like a very potent sort of like potent spiritual energy just filling you up.
Is there any way to harness it? Because you never told me what I see with like my Auspex 2.
Well, what I told you saw with the Auspex was the aura of this thing was the combination of the psychopath aura and magical. But it does not have an aura anymore. It does not seem to be a living thing. But the wreckage and the computer parts or whatever is in this seems to be radiating spiritual power. Just like it almost knocks you all over for a second. Those of you who roll to feel this. But beyond that, like you would have to study this thing to find out what more secrets it contains. But yeah, this is a something.
Max immediately like takes the key and then like looks at the fucking Nazar.
Who's still on the ground?
And he try to like pull him up. Come on, we get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Natalia will help out as well, and she'll just wait. Isn't there something about like, I know it's covered in shit, but shouldn't we gather his ashes? Isn't that like a problem?
Yeah, I kind of do. We need to get back there and be like, tell everybody. But is that what you want to do, Baron Natalia?
Give me one moment, and Natalia will try to find. She has her back with her. She will try to gather his ashes, just so no one gets them.
Max actually just like said, "Is that what you want to do, Baron Natalia?"
She's just about scooping a handful of ashes in when she just pauses. And then she continues, doesn't say anything. Yeah, that's very funny. Let's go.
I'm not trying to be funny. I think you should be the Baron. There's no one else that kind of leads us anyway. The Baron O'Connor is dead. We need to find someone to lead us.
What? As she's done, she just gets up and looks at her.
Alexander, okay, Nazar, do you trust me? No. I know the answer before you say no. Don't worry. So, nobody trusts me, but people trust you. I think you should be the Baron. We don't have anybody to lead us. We lost our war fucking leader now. We need someone to make us focused. And yeah, I don't know.
Natalia, instead of just, well, being her bitchy self, and just shouting at you, she actually just looks at Alex, looks at Nassar, looks at the ashes, looks at the, well, whatever this thing is, looks around, then looks at Max. And she looks at to Alex again and just says, "Do you agree with him?"
I mean, he has got a point, and like it or not, your clan are natural born leaders.
Don't remind me, but you agree with him.
I mean, I vote for her. Like, who do you vote for, Alexander? Do you vote for me, yourself, Nazar, who's nearly dead, or Natalia?
I'm with you, Natalia.
Thank you, bro.
Okay. Nassar, are you okay?
Not right now, but I'll be okay later if I get some blood.
Yeah. We'll get that, but yeah, you don't have to vote right now. But okay. Until we speak to all the others, if that's the consensus, you know what? I'll help out and dividing up the work and stuff.
Do any of you have a smartphone on you?
Natalia, and a computer.
Nazar had.
It's a reasonable
Alex,
assumption that it probably isn't there.
Yeah.
Natalia does.
Well, you're both going to you're playing on your smartphones, and you're going to see there's like a Bluetooth transmission from the Meet satellite. That's just for the repairs. Like someone's trying to transfer files over to the pad iPhones.
What kind of transfer is it?
It's just like via Bluetooth. It just seems like trying to transfer files over to your pad.
She will actually allow it.
Well, it's going to take it takes a surprisingly little time. It transfers what seems to be video files and like logs and shit, and what seems to also be some kind of like note files.
Yeah, Natalia will take as much as she can. Take all of it.
Yes. Yeah, you fill up your phone with shit, but with this shit, but then yeah, it works just fine. You don't have to roll anything for it. And then the lights in the satellite just zoom goes out.
Let's go back to the place. We
let's
take the shit.
Let's go. Natalia actually looks a little preoccupied now that she begins to look at this shit, but yeah. She will just help Nassar. I think at least one person, if not two, are gonna help. It's just gonna help Nassar to the car.
Yeah, Max is gonna help Nazar to the car as well.
Yeah, Alex will go and get the car running then.
I guess they're going back to the.
Yeah, you're going back there, which once again leaves outside of my domain, which I'm going to hand off the ST hat to my colleague now. That's my part of the plot is being concluded. I used myself.
All right, so where are you guys going?
We're gonna report the the news, shall we say?
All right, I'm guessing you're going to the mansion?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I think like Max will say we should go to the Red Priests.
Yeah, the church, right?
It's not Rashad's, like Max says, it's not Rashad's domain.
Sorry, what? Could you say that again?
It's not Rashad's domain, Max says. It's like she's the one in the south or just north, and we need to go tell the people of O'Connor that O'Connor is dead.
Yeah, and that means the church, right?
Exactly.
Right. So it's the church. Yeah, so that's where they're going.
All right, so you guys head down to the church. It takes you a while. Max is in the car. He looks at you guys. He comes by and drives up. All right, so what's the news? What happened?
We should go inside, man. Let's go.
You get in the car and you drive up. There's about like 20 minutes of silence through driving in the car. I doubt any of you guys say anything unless you guys want to. And then you guys arrive at the church.
Max 2.0, I think you need to like invite a lot of people because we have a bad news.
Yeah.
Understood. And he goes to the phone and calls up a meeting. Who do you guys need to invite?
I mean, anybody who O'Connor leads?
Rebecca and Rashad, definitely.
All right. After some time, everybody joins up and gets takes about like an hour, but eventually the church is packed full of everybody in the Northern Territory of status. Rebecca gets there, Rashad gets there, all the Red Cloaks are there. There's like each Red Cloak probably has a little bit of their subordinates with them, probably 3 or 4 per Red Cloak. So this place is probably busting with about 60 plus people.
Max like raises his hand. My friends, I'm sorry to inform all of you that we have lost Baron Rashad.
What?
Baron O'Connor.
Baron O'Connor.
O'Connor. You like what?
Sorry. O'Connor. What was his name? O'Connor. We have lost the Baron O'Connor. He was fighting as a hero to defend us, but he died to one of those mutated things to preserve the masquerade.
Baron Rashad walks up to you, Max, and kind of grabs your shirt. A slight blood tear in his eye. You said what?
Get the fuck off me, man. Come on. I said that O'Connor is dead.
He kind of just like looks to the side, lets go of your shirt, and walks away. Everyone else kind of has a slight gasp. They're all kind of whispering.
Listen, guys, listen. Max raises his hands again. This is a time of turmoil. We need to be more together than any time before because we lost our war leader who built this place for us to be free. We need to decide who's going to be our leader immediately. And I present one of the candidates. You all know her for her skills at computer, her willingness to do what is necessary. We have fought together, bled together, both of us. I present Natalia of Clan Ventru. She was taking education from Baron O'Connor as well. Let her be our new Baron.
Natalia is visibly on the spot and not. She takes a couple of moments, just loosens her shoulders a bit. She just looks around and she just says, "No matter what, I will fight for this place to stay free. I don't care who they are, if they're a Sabat or the Camarilla, we're going to fight them or we're going to win. We'll keep them off, and we are going to remain free, no matter what. If this is what is required of me, then I will do it. If it is, following someone else, that is what is required of me, then I will do this. And if people, at least some of us apparently, think that I should lead, Then I will do that.
They all kind of look around at each other. The redcoats kind of look at you. And real quick, let me make a roll. Ah, fuck.
Can I roll like charisma leadership or something?
Yes, definitely.
Because, I mean, I said it like she would say it, but...
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I just got a buff for it. That is one success. Well, that's not good.
The redcoats kind of look at each other. 5 of them, including Max, will get on one knee and kind of like put their hand out to you. But the other, let's see here, 5, 6. But the other 8 just kind of stand there and still look at each other as if.
As soon as Natai sees that,
Huh?
as soon as Natai sees that, she will react to that. She'll just say, "Please don't. You can stand."
They remain kneeled as they are essentially recognizing you, but the other 8 kind of are still looking at each other.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
Tara is here later on. You can meet her in the afternoon.
Natai is still going to say, like, what do we call the anarchs as well? We call them the unbound. The unbound, right? We don't bow to anyone. You don't bow to Camarilla. You don't bow to anyone.
It is a symbol. Max kind of looks up to you. It is a symbol of our respect, nothing more.
A respect can be done. Respect shouldn't be shown by bending your knee and, being subservient. It should be by you telling me what you think, honestly. By us talking honestly. Trusting each other and fighting together. That is what respect should buy me. Not someone showing subservience. That's what we fight against.
They stand up and look at each other. I think we
What I
all
have to do, but I have no desire to rule or control anyone. I want to be free, and I'm guessing everyone else here wants to be free. Yes? So, if we're going to do this, we do it with mutual respect.
Everyone kind of nods their heads. Baron Rashad walks up to you and then kind of taps you on the shoulder and pulls you over to the side.
And we'll just come with him.
Max actually followed them as well.
Miss Natalia, it seems that the lot are in the favor of this for the moment. Are you prepared to take up this task and protect the people?
Of course I am.
In that case, today you will be recognized as Baron Natalia. He kind of like grabs his wrist and kind of like dips a little bit of blood, like kind of nails into it and gets a little bit of blood on his thumb and kind of holds it up to you.
As in what?
He kind of like has a little bit of like, kind of like he just holds his thumb out to you with a little bit of blood on it.
And she will. She wants. Does he want him? Want her to do the same?
Yeah.
And she will do that.
And as you guys connect your thumbs, it is done. Please inform your people. This is now your church, your domain. Please respect it well. I trust you. And he just walks off.
She kind of nods to herself a little, and well, actually, before he goes, she will just say, "I'm guessing the two of us will have some meetings in the coming nights, right?"
Yes.
Good.
I need to keep you updated and get information to you about what's going on.
Right.
You will have all the information that Baron O'Connor once had, and you will have all of the meetings and the strategy that we have once come up with. You will be informed of the most, how should I say, blacklisted knowledge that we had.
Super. Yeah, thanks. I have quite a lot of work to do.
Max goes to Baron O'Connor's room.
Oh, and she will, by the way, she will give the ashes to the other Baron.
She'll what?
The ashes she collected.
Oh, okay.
She will just say, I believe this should be kept for safekeeping, right? I've heard some people can do some things with it.
This is not mine. I don't think you should give this to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just
somebody else who I think should deserve this more. And he just walks off.
Okay. She will find the woman that was fairly connected to him.
She is sitting in a chair in the very back.
Hello. Do we have time to talk?
She kind of looks up with you. Her face is stricken with black mascara and red of the crimson blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I've heard some things about the ashes of someone who is dead. So I collected them.
Thank you.
Do you, just for safekeeping, you know?
I do appreciate it.
Don't mention it. Look, and she sits next to her and actually does hug her. Look, I can't imagine what it's like. I'm not trying to replace him or anything, but you two have a good working relationship, and I don't see why we shouldn't have a good working relationship. But I'm not trying to replace him. So
630 years is a long time. I assume at some point it's bound to happen. I understand. I'll talk to you in our next meeting about our venture deals and what I provide.
all right, okay, good. Yeah, and please, if you need to talk, I'm here. So
Thank you.
yeah.
Slumps back down and looks at the vase.
And yeah, Natalia will begin to inform the people who needs to be informed.
Max is actually entering the room of the hunter.
Okay.
He looks for anything that the key may open.
Do a perception and Perception investigation. Yeah.
I will spend a willpower.
Okay.
I have 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. Yeah, you find, after a little bit of searching, you find that underneath his desk is a safe.
For dramatic
opens his
convenience, can Natalia enter or?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Oh, okay.
Max opens the safe.
In the safe, you will find a few items. The first item you will find is a ring. The second is a photo. The third is a piece of paper rolled up. And yeah.
Max opens a piece of paper.
It's the deed to the church.
As in, like, ownership of the church.
Yeah.
He then checks the ring. He checks it with Auspex.
Looks to be just a normal ring. There's an inscription on it.
Inscription?
Mm-hmm.
Reads it.
Huh?
He reads the inscription.
It reads 1482 to my love. Presumably a wedding ring. Or wedding ring. Ugh.
Yeah, is it like a very expensive ring?
Yeah.
Like how much?
Hard to tell from unless you have like unless you've got like high finance, you probably
No,
won't be able.
he doesn't have high finance.
Then you won't be able to tell.
Yeah. He checks the photo last.
The photo is a simple photo. Looks to be pretty old photo. It is of a few people sitting by a fountain. It looks to be like a bigger photo than the one that you saw before. The one that you saw before was, of course, Rebecca Rashad, Baron O'Connor, and it was half of a person that you didn't see before. Now you see the full version of this person. And essentially this person, he has a bit of like a, I won't say droopy kind of face, but more like a tired kind of face. And he's sitting on the edge of the fountain. He looks essentially like this, but sitting down. And yeah.
He thought it would have some special shit. Max tells Natalia.
I honestly don't think it's hit me yet, but I'm sure that like tomorrow, when I wake up, I'm going to have like a full day of freak out because this is really not what I planned on. But
Max walks up to you guys in the door, and he knocks.
Max puts a ring on his pocket before he enters.
like Natalie just looks at the door, pauses, looks at Max, and then she just says, enter.
He walks in. Miss Natalia, I hope you do accept. This is your new sleeping quarters, if you choose to accept it.
What, in here?
That is correct.
Right.
You have an authority over this church. Therefore, you may use it to the utmost.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay.
With
The
that,
moment I think I shall.
yeah, and with that, he walks out.
Oh, and Max, before he leaves, she will just find Max and she will just get his number, so she has it.
You already have it, but okay.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. Then Natalia will just close the door again, just looks at Max and just... Well, that was... Honestly, I thought the weirdest thing would clearly be the fucking goat meat freezer satellite or robot or whatever the fuck that thing was, but apparently it's not the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing is that now I'm barren and fucking shit. What the fuck? Oh, fuck. Oh well. I suppose we have, well, we all have work to do, but I have a lot of fucking work to do. Shit. Oh well.
It's better than, better you than me.
That's probably true, honestly.
Thanks for your trust.
Yeah. So I have about 1 million things I need to do, but she kind of just uneasily just sits down at the table, just looks around. But you'll see it. You've seen it like once or twice before. She sits there and she gets up her 2 laptops from her bag. She just she's very uncertain of what to do, but as soon as she kind of gets one or more, both of them turned on, it's very, very quickly she begins to work, and she gets absorbed by her work. And yeah, soon she is just, well, pretty much ignoring you, just working.
Max doesn't say anything. He leaves the place silently and then sells the ring.
You're gonna go out and sell the ring?
Yeah, it's not gonna help anybody, right? I need money.
What a piece of crap.
It is kind of a dick move, gotta say.
Like, if you ask Max, it's kind of like
vampire move.
It's a vampire move. Like he's not gonna help anybody.
Jeez.
To be honest, you know what? He's not gonna do it because like he goes to sell the thing, and then he's like, "No, I'm not gonna do it." He's like first gonna hear like how much you pay for this shit.
They look at it and they appraise it. It depends. Where do you go to sell it?
Probably a good place.
Jewelry store or pawn shop?
Pardon?
Jewelry store or pawn shop?
What is pawn shop?
A pawn shop is a place that kind of buys items from people and then sells them back to other people.
It's a low rent, no questions asked.
Yeah.
Like you,
okay.
essentially you loan it to them and they give you money for it, and then if you don't pay the loan back, they keep your shit.
The going to the jeweler is like very dangerous for this shit, right? Like, yeah.
Okay. If you go to a jeweler, they will look at it. It is worth about 12K.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I was just thinking a bit more. I don't know. I don't think I'm broken up with this girl yet. So see you guys there. Then Max will come back to the fucking place.
It seems like a Max thing to pretend he sold it there.
Yeah, no. He comes back to find that broad. He's gonna ask around like, "Yo, who's the chick that used to date with O'Connor?"
Oh, you mean his wife?
Yeah, that girl.
She's over there, sitting in the chair.
Max goes near her. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, fuck it. He puts the ring near her and goes away. Doesn't say anything.
She catches it and looks at it, looks up at you, looks down back at it, kind of grips it tight, and then just puts her head back down.
Yeah.
No, Nizar will just limp over to Tara.
So many character changes. Hold on. I only have 2 spaces because I didn't buy. This is making me want to buy premium. Fuck.
Jeez.
That's why you should do my thing, where I don't do any of those things. I just sit here.
Well, I'm sorry. I have a hard time with that. Okay, you may be able to do that, but I have to have references to get into the character mood. Okay.
That's fine. I'm not criticizing you. It just gives you the added benefit of you can laugh at people's misfortune very openly.
I have a bad hair day. Okay. Yes. Nazar.
So, turns out explosions hurt.
Yeah, that is that's accurate.
And he just sits next to her.
She kind of puts her head on your shoulder, kind of like grips your arm pretty tight.
And he just, probably lies his head on her, rests his head on her head, and stays there for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And that's that. Alec, you?
He'll probably be. Wait, there's a bar there, isn't there?
Yeah.
He'll probably be sitting at the bar, with a drink, hopefully, and he'll just pull a coin out of his pocket, put it in his palm, just stare at it for a second, and then activate his Osmite sorcery, movement of the mind, to sort of like levitate it and just start rotating it just above his palm.
Mm-hmm. Martin or Alex, at the bar, you will have something tug at your bottom pant leg.
Nope. Look.
You see the severed hand, except this time it's like almost bone. Like you can see it's dissolving pretty fast as its life essence is slowly diminishing due to the fact that its creator isn't there to put willpower in it anymore. And it has something kind of wrapped around its pinky and what's the finger right next to the pinky finger? It's not the ring finger. Thank you.
You're still alive?
It doesn't even move. Like it's practically like it's almost bone.
You'll catch his coin and then reach down and pick up the hand.
On it, it has a necklace.
You'll take it off.
And with that, with its task done and the willpower no longer driving it anymore, it falls to dust in your hand.
Shit. Okay. What does the necklace look like?
It looks like a giant purple jewel with a slight gold chain. Looks a bit rustic and old.
Okay. You'll get up and go over to Rebecca if you can see her.
Okay.
Hi, Rebecca. Do you mind if I take a seat?
She kind of puts her hand out for you to take a seat.
You'll sit down next to her. You'll just take a moment and I'm so sorry for your loss. We tried to save him.
It's fine. Things like this happen.
I think a part of him just came in and gave me this, and you'll just hold out the necklace so she can see it.
Yeah, Nazar, no problem. She looks at it. This is not for me.
Who's it for?
This is for Novadius.
Novadius? Who's Novadius?
You should wait till he comes in. He'll probably be here after he gets the news.
Okay. What does he look like so I'll be able to recognize him?
He has black hair. He's kind of tall, but I guess not really taller than O'Connor. He has white skin, almost pasty, and he has a tattoo on his forehead.
Okay. Do you know what this necklace is?
I do not. I just know Novadius entrusted it to O'Connor whenever he left the Sabbat.
Okay. I'll give it to him when he arrives.
Thank you.
Is there anything that I could do for you?
A bottle of wine wouldn't be bad.
I'll see what I could do.
Thank you.
He'll put the necklace into one of his pockets. Gently kind of put a hand on her shoulder and just kind of give her like a sort of like comforting look before you'll get up and go back to the bar.
Fair enough.
Get a bottle of wine and then come back.
She'll accept it. And then, do you want to sit down and drink with her, or are you going to go back to the bar?
I'll sit down and drink with her.
Fair enough. And with that, I think we can call this a scene for now. Anybody else have anything they'd left to do?
Nope.
All right. In that case, thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, ST, for helping. And for all you watchers, I hope you have a great night, great afternoon, great morning, wherever you may be. This has been another scene in Vampire: The Edge of War.